guys, please keep the announcements short and sweet. If you don't, I'm going to grab my flag and start prodding you. All right.
Fine Arts Weekend tonight and tomorrow. Be there. Half of you will be there anyway. The rest of you should be there.
Today at lunch in the chemistry room, room 20, I'm hoping to see a number of students again there to meet with Mr. Robert Burks from the Naval Postgraduate School, who is organizing a mathematical modeling group for a fall competition. So again, this is, if you're seniors, you don't have to pay any attention to me because it's for the fall. But last time he came, we had a really nice group. Junior, sophomore, underclassmen there seemed to be interested in what he was presenting, and he'll be back today and also collecting names and emails. So for the future, I won't have to stand up and do this, and he'll be able to contact you directly. So even if you're at all interested in that mathematical modeling group, and maybe you have something else you need to do at lunch, at least try to come by and give him your name and email so that he can contact you in the future. And so yeah, he'll be there from 11:30 to the end of lunch, and I hope to see a bunch of you there. Thanks.
Raise your hand if you're a 10th grader or an 11th grader who participated in the PSAT SAT trial in December. Great, so I have $25 for each of you in my office, so come by and pick that up.
I think I just want to take a second to remind Ben that no one person owns the American flag. It belongs to all citizens, and it stands as a symbol to millions of people around the world of the shining example of democracy and freedom of America. We appreciate you being the standard bearer. The finals exam schedule for the end of the year is up. It's on Haiku. It's on the York website, and it was sent home today. Can't we just be a little bit playful? I mean, the guy's doing such an excellent job of being president. It was just intended. Okay, moving on. So the exam schedule is on Haiku. It was sent home today in the Falcon. It's on the York website. In addition to the exam schedule, there is a list of study guidelines. These are recommendations from the excellent York teachers, from top universities around the country, and there are also some wonderful recommendations in there from Ms. Sherry about mindfulness and stress reduction during exams and AP, so please have a look at that. And then in the coming weeks, we're going to be inviting some top students from the school, hopefully some seniors, to offer their recommendations and suggestions about how they have been preparing and succeeding at York over the years. Thanks.
So I wasn't going to say anything today, but then the groans and the little susurrations that went through the crowd when the words final exam schedule were mentioned. Led me to think that probably I needed to say a little something about this. So I have some homework for you over the weekend. Okay? Listen carefully. Here's my homework for you. My homework for you is I want you to set aside some time to do something really joyful for yourself. What does that mean? If it's nothing, right? If it's nothing. What I mean is you are just sitting looking at the wall. If that's your idea of a good time, do that. Spend some time doing some free reading. Spend some time patting your cat. Spend some time with friends. Whatever it is that you really find a lot of joy in. And I'd love for you to try to do this every day. If you just pack in 15 minutes to do this, right? To just take care of yourself for the next few weeks until school is over. Because this time of all times is really when people start to get sick. I know you're worn out. You're starting to get more stressed. So build in time to take care of yourself. Spend some time meditating. 2 o'clock this afternoon for those of you who are interested, and 2 o'clock almost every afternoon, but the schedule's outside of my office door. There's a meditation that you can do that I put up during my sabbatical called the Lake Meditation. It's on haiku on the Dean of Students office page. There's also one that I keep forgetting to mention that I did over one of the long weekends we've had recently, which is intended to help you sleep. So you put this on and my dulcet tones will tell you, put your attention in your feet, relax your feet. Anyway, so if you can actually stay awake throughout that entire meditation, I would be impressed. And I want to hear about it. And also, just for your health, remember, seniors need this too. Just for your health, I suggest that you make sure you're washing your hands, but also avoid sharing beverages or foodstuffs with your schoolmates. It's just a kind of wise way to avoid transferring and gathering germs. Okay, so take care of yourselves. You can always come in and I'll meditate with you or whatever else you want. We can do laughing meditation together. That's always fun.
The feel of stone and dirt, snow and mud, leaves and pebbles beneath my boots. Crisp, warm, dry, and cold air. Mountains, deserts, hills, meadows, snowy plains, mixed woods, pine forests, and hidden coves. I am a hiker, a camper, one with the soil. For years I have been this way, training my eye to recognize the beauty of nature. Starting with simple trails, learning the feel of a soft moss, a trickling stream, smooth rock. I was actually encouraged to do this by my previous schooling. I was encouraged to go on school camping trips and hikes. Hiking has given me perseverance and a quick pace. I can hike mile after mile in a single day, stopping only to admire the terrain around me and to drink more fluids. Hiking outdoors has not only given me this appreciation for nature, but it has also trained me how to work both in groups and alone, preferably alone. Some prime examples of this were during my middle school years, actually, when my friends and I would play games such as kick the can, ha ha ha, or build little caverns and things to sleep in during our camping trips. We would play kick the can under a dark sky where not a soul could run, jog, or sprint. We played in a world suffused with shades of blacks and blues, predators hunting their prey, relishing the beauty in the trees and the grasses. After several games, everyone would silently return to their tents to converse of the day's events, wonders, and tales as the night approached its mid. During my own wanderings outside, I have traversed mountains where the air is far thinner than here. And I have also thought about risking more or less but never thinking not to risk at all. I don my boots and pack to step foot outside, embracing the frosty wind and marching into the snowy drifts.
Big Star Marathon. That's this Sunday. We're gonna have to be here at 10 to 5 in the morning, and we'll be back around 2, I believe. Where's my sample? There. Yeah. Okay, so 2. And we do still have openings. If you are at all interested in volunteering, getting some volunteer hours, or just spending your weekend with sweaty runners, please see me. I have permission slips and information for you. You have something to say?
Bring warm clothes.
Good idea.
Our openings are at the finish line. We need 2 more people there. You'd be finished by 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's from 5:45 to 8. Were you going to say this?
No.
Okay. And on Saturday, we committed to have 4 people at the expo signing people up. One of the shifts is from 12:15 to 3:45, and the other one's from 3:30 to 6:45, something like that. We need 2 more people for each of those shifts, and I really am desperate. If you can help, please see me right after break. You'll get your t-shirts when you get to your volunteer location.
For our 20% project, we're organizing a 3v3 soccer tournament on May 16th. So if you guys want to join, just find Andrew or me.
Yeah, and we'll be passing out forms next week.
More information
Yeah.
there. 13 and up, ages.
Okay, swim team, we have a meet today, so please ask your teachers if you can leave class at 2:20 so we can be at the vans and leave as soon as we can.
Class Colonial Society meeting in the underworld, you know who you are.
Hi guys, before you leave, something real quick to say. No, this is actually pretty serious. I'm not sure how many of you are aware, but today marks the 100th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide. 100 years ago, over 1.5 million Armenians were slaughtered by the Ottoman Turks. Now, as hard as it is to believe, a lot of countries still don't recognize the genocide for what it is, a genocide. Now, here's how you guys can help. Fight apathy. So what I mean by that is just be thinking about the genocide. Be thinking about the people who lost their lives. And through that, you can help. Thank you.
And also before you leave, you exec council, please meet us after break. And if you're sitting in a chair, please turn your chair that way before you leave. Thank you. Go to class.